As you can imagine, Sacramento is seeing a surge in new construction of apartment complexes.
California and out-of-state developers call the capital city a diverse market, and housing experts say, bring it on. KCRA 3's Michelle Bandur is live with more on the apartments being built and what the city needs.
Well, Edie and Golston, this project right here in the rail yards is one of dozens of apartment complexes going up around Sacramento. It's going to have about 150 units, but experts say that doesn't even put a dent in the need to rent. You've heard it before. If you build it, they will come.
That's what we hope. That's what we hope.
Scott Cooper is Vice President for Development for the Michaels Organization, which has projects in 35 states. Right now, they're building an apartment complex with 187 units of studios and 1 and 2 bedrooms at 3rd and T Streets near downtown. Cooper says Sacramento is the place to be.
It's just been economy that and a market that's kind of on the upswing, and we're quite bullish on it.
We see a lot of cranes, and people think that we're building a lot of housing. We're still not building enough.
The CEO of the California Apartment Association says new construction is the key to Sacramento's housing shortage. He says the region needs 10,000 units a year to keep up with demand.
We need between 8,000 and 10,000 units to just keep track with the people that are coming in to the region.
Bannon says there are several complexes going up in downtown Sacramento, a place that hasn't been as lively since the pandemic, with state workers staying home. He hopes the apartment surge is the start of bringing the downtown core back to life.
That the city of Sacramento recognizes that the construction of these apartments is really an economic engine. Businesses will be attracted to downtown Sacramento because where there are people, businesses will follow.
Cooper says more development is good for his business too.
And I think that in a market like Sacramento, it's kind of this idea that a rising tide lifts all ships, that if we can all develop quality product, it can lift the market up.
And Cooper says there's plenty of areas to develop.
There's a handful of developments in and around Midtown that we really like, and trying to see how we can make them work.
And as for the property that they're working on now, Cooper says it should be ready by the end of next year. And Banyan says that most apartment complexes have provisions to provide for low and moderate income renters. And speaking of rent, when there are more apartments, the rent will supposedly go down. Reporting live in Sacramento, Michelle Bandur, KCRA 3 News.
All right, thank you, Michelle.